Wow, what a crazy week it's been. This week, Apple released a new Mac every single day. There was a new iMac on Monday, the Mac Mini on Tuesday, and new MacBook Pros on Wednesday. Speaking of Wednesday, yesterday I was up bright and early to head to LA to attend an Apple Creator event, where I got some hands-on time with all the new devices. And in this video, I'm going to tell you all about it. Hi, I'm MICHAELJOSH, your gadget matchmaker, and over the last decade, I've made it my job to show people around the world that tech can be easy, fun, and exciting. On this channel, I give you special access to the products I review, the events I attend, and all the interesting people I get to meet along the way. So if you're shopping for a new Mac, give this channel a like and subscribe, and I'll help you find the right one to match your needs. This is my hands-on with the new 2024 iMac, Mac Mini, and MacBook Pro. As you can see, I'm back in New York. It's a day later. I actually only spent 7 hours in LA, but during that time, I was able to play with a lot of the new devices. There was a lot to see and do, so let's take them one by one. One of the things I love the most about the iMac is that it's available in a spectrum of colors. This year, all of those colors have been refreshed, so I was excited to check them out. There are 6 colors in total, 7 if you count silver. Overall, apart from the punchier green iMac and the pink iMac getting an actual pink back instead of bright red, the rest of the colors are a little less punchier this year. For example, the blue one was much lighter. Compare that to the rich blue of the previous model. I also got to see the yellow one up close, and in this lighting, it had a nice golden tone to it. While we're at the station, another thing worth pointing out, notice all the color-matched accessories, including the Magic Keyboard and the Magic Mouse, both have USB-C ports. With this change, I think Apple has completely phased out accessories and devices that use the Lightning port. And if you go to apple.com, you'll find standalone Magic Keyboard, Magic Trackpad, and Magic Mouse are all USB-C models as well. While some folks say they want a larger 27-inch iMac, I find the 24-inch display is the sweet spot. It's still large enough for multitasking. Look here, I have 3 apps open at the same time. New this year on the iMac is a 12-megapixel center stage camera, which replaces what was called the FaceTime camera. We first saw this on the iPad Pro in 2021, and it's now a staple of the entire iPad lineup. We also saw it in my favorite monitor for the Mac, the Studio Display, but this is the first time it's built into a Mac. Center Stage basically follows you around as you move around the frame, or if more people enter the frame, it will expand to fit everybody in. It also comes with a feature called Desk View, which offers a top-down shot of your desk. So say in this example, you can show off some swatches for a project while you present it to your clients. I expect sometime next year, Apple will also update the MacBook Airs and also give them a center stage camera. The other thing all of this week's new Macs have in common is the M4 chip, which we actually first saw on the iPad earlier this year. Believe it or not, this is actually the first time we're seeing M4 Max, which is, of course, designed with Apple Intelligence in mind. And speaking of, I got to see a demo of some upcoming features that are set to drop later this year. The one I'm most excited about is Image Playground, which lets you use prompts to generate images for, say, a keynote presentation. It's so cool that you can even personalize an image with a friend's face by referencing photos of them from your gallery. Lastly, I got a sneak peek of the game Wuthering Waves, which is natively coming to the Mac real soon. Another showcase of the power of M4. You can already pre-order the iMac, and it goes on sale starting November 8th. There are 4 different default configurations, with higher-end models getting 4 Thunderbolt 4 ports. You also now have the option to upgrade to a nano texture display. Since its unveiling last Tuesday, I was most excited to check out the new Mac Mini. I wanted to see how small it was, and boy is it tiny. It literally can fit in the palm of my hand. It measures 5.5 inches and looks so good paired with an Apple Studio display. In some ways, it's like a baby Mac Studio. 1, because it's now got 2 USB-C ports up front, so you don't have to reach around to its back to plug things in. And 2, because of the new thermal system with venting on its foot. On its back, it's still got gigabit Ethernet, full-sized HDMI, and 3 Thunderbolt ports. which will either be Thunderbolt 4 or the newer and faster Thunderbolt 5 on the high-end model with the new M4 Pro chip. Despite its size, the Mac Mini is incredibly powerful. I saw it perform buttery smooth, handling the graphic requirements of the AAA title, Control Ultimate Edition. I also got to see the AI mastering feature of Logic Pro running on a Mac Mini, while it was also connected to a keyboard, a pad controller, and a PreSonus Quantum ES4 audio interface. The new Mac Mini is Apple's first carbon-neutral Mac. And fun fact, the entire enclosure is built from this chunk of 100% recycled aluminum. The Mac Mini with M4 starts at just $599, while the Mac Mini with M4 Pro starts at $1399. Finally, there was the new MacBook Pro. Just like it was previously, there are 14 and 16-inch models available with either M4, M4 Pro, or M4 Max chips. The thing I love the most is, regardless of what size you choose, you can still get the same fully spec'd out M4 Max model. So you don't have to settle if you want a bit more portability. Apple is promising 24 hours of battery life on M4 models, 22 on M4 Pro, and 20 on M4 Max. Front and center of the new MacBook Pro is the same Liquid Retina XDR display, but good news, this year SDR brightness has been increased, making it even better for use outdoors. I'm actually about to head out to India next week, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but I can't wait to test it out under India's stifling sun. You like the new iMac, you also get that center stage camera on the new MacBook Pros, as well as the option to have a nano textured display. Notice here, even if I was standing next to studio lights, this MacBook Pro with a nano texture display wasn't reflecting them. Here's another shot alongside a glossy model, care of my friend Carl Conrad. Notice how much more reflective the standard display is. Anytime I get that as an option, I choose the nano texture display. I have it on one of my studio displays, as well as my iPad Pro this year. So definitely this is going to be the option for me. Maybe a 14-inch model in space black. Speaking of colors, there are only two, space black and silver. Last year, the base M3 model was still available in space gray, but it looks like that color might be taking a break or will be retired for good. Regardless of what model and size you choose, you're guaranteed 3 Thunderbolt ports. Previously, entry-level MacBook Pros only had 2, and it'll be Thunderbolt 4 on the M4 model and Thunderbolt 5 on the M4 Pro and Max models. And while we're on the topic, if you buy a new MacBook Air today, the base model now comes with 16 gigabytes of unified RAM instead of 8. That's just to make it fair, because every Mac announced today comes with 16 gigabytes of unified RAM as their base, even if starting prices are the same as previous models. There's a lot of options, there's a lot of choice. Which one is right for you? We've got a lot to unpack, and I've got to get started on my review, so make sure you're subscribed to this YouTube channel and hit that bell icon so that you get notified as soon as we publish all of our review videos, as well as a buyer's guide to help you choose the best Mac for you. But very briefly, the iMac is your all-in-one computer. It's perfect for a home, office, or small business. The Mac Mini is also great for home, especially if you already have a keyboard, mouse, and monitor lying around. It's also your most affordable Mac. And the MacBook Pro is for mobile warriors who want the best specs and the most power while on the go. Don't worry, we'll cover all of this in greater detail soon. Follow me on social media for all the behind-the-scenes fun, travel, and fashion. And for news and updates, make GadgetMatch.com your daily habit. Until the next video, I'm MICHAELJOSH. Thanks for dropping by.